Meet the magical narwhal. Have you ever heard of a real animal that looks like it belongs in a fairy tale? The narwhal is just that, sometimes called the unicorn of the sea. Narwhals are whales that live in the cold Arctic waters around Greenland. What makes narwhals so special is their amazing tusk. Male narwhals grow a super long spiral tusk that can reach up to 10 feet, taller than a basketball hoop. This tusk isn't really a horn, it's actually a tooth that grows through their upper lip and twists like a corkscrew. Scientists have discovered something incredible about these tusks. They contain millions of tiny nerve endings, making them super sensitive. Narwhals might use their tusks to feel water temperature or find food. They might also use them to impress female narwhals or battle with other males. Narwhals are about 16 feet long, not counting the tusk, and can weigh as much as a pickup truck. They have dark grey backs, speckled sides and white bellies. These amazing creatures can dive deeper than almost any other mammal, sometimes more than a mile down into the dark ocean. They can hold their breath for up to 25 minutes while looking for their favourite foods: halibut, cod and squid. People who live in Greenland have hunted narwhals for thousands of years. They use every part of the narwhal, the meat for food, the skin for a special vitamin C-rich snack called muktuk, and the tusks for art and tools. Long ago, Europeans thought narwhal tusks were unicorn horns and paid huge amounts of gold for them. Did you know Greenland is the world's largest island? It's so big you could fit Texas inside it more than 3 times. Despite its name, about 80% of Greenland is covered with ice. Not green at all, this massive ice sheet is like a time capsule. Scientists drill deep into it to pull up ice cores that contain tiny air bubbles from thousands of years ago. By studying these bubbles, they can learn what Earth's climate was like long before people kept records. If you could visit Greenland, here are some incredible icy spots you wouldn't want to miss. Ilulissat Ice Fjord. Imagine a river of ice that moves about 130 feet per day. This massive glacier creates enormous icebergs that break off and float away. One of these icebergs might have been the one that sank the Titanic. This place is so special that it's protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Scoresby Sound. This is the world's largest fjord system, a maze of long, narrow inlets with steep sides. The water is dotted with floating icebergs of all shapes and sizes, and narwhals love to swim here during summer. Northeast Greenland National Park. This is the world's largest national park, bigger than most countries. It's home to polar bears, muskoxen and Arctic wolves. Most of it is covered in ice, and almost nobody lives there. Ichi Glacier, nicknamed the Carving Glacier, huge chunks of ice regularly break off and crash into the ocean with a sound like thunder. Tour boats take visitors close enough to see and hear this amazing natural show. Summer in Greenland is special because of the midnight sun. For weeks or even months, the sun never sets. This means you could play football, go hiking, or read a book outside at midnight because it's still bright as day. In northern Greenland, the midnight sun lasts from late April to late August. During this time, plants grow very quickly to take advantage of all that sunlight, and animals are active around the clock. The opposite happens in winter, when the polar night brings weeks or months of darkness. The dark sky makes it perfect for seeing the northern lights, Aurora Borealis, colourful lights that dance across the night sky like magic. Did you know? There are no roads connecting towns in Greenland. People travel by boat, helicopter, aeroplane or dog sled. Many houses in Greenland are painted bright colours so they stand out against the white snow and help people find their way home during storms. Greenland has its own version of football called Arctic football, where games are played on snow and ice. About 56,000 people live in Greenland. That's fewer people than in most small cities. Greenland was named by a Viking named Eric the Red, who wanted to trick people into moving there by making it sound nice and green. Some parts of Greenland are actually green. The southern coast has grassy areas where sheep can graze. Greenland might be covered in ice, but it's full of amazing life, history and adventure. From mysterious narwhals swimming deep beneath the ice to huge glaciers that have existed since the Ice Age, Greenland is one of Earth's most unique and fascinating places. Vocabulary words: fjord, a long, narrow inlet of the sea between high cliffs. Glacier, a slowly moving mass of ice, iceberg, a large piece of ice that has broken off a glacier and is floating in the sea. Indigenous, native to a particular place. Inuit, the native people of Arctic regions, including Greenland carving. When pieces of ice break off from a glacier, muktuk. a traditional Inuit food made from narwhal or whale skin and blubber, UNESCO World Heritage Site. A place that is listed by UNESCO as having special cultural or physical significance. See you next time, love you all.